Good morning. Today we are going to start with offences against child. Okay. Section 93 to section 99 deals with offences against child. Okay. Section 93. Okay. Now exposure and abandonment of child under 12 years of age by a parent or person having care of it means when the father or the mother or the guardian means anybody who is having the care of that child and the child is below 12 years of age, he is being exposed to danger. Okay, he's been exposed to danger, or that child is been abandoned, means he's been left out somewhere where the child will not be able to live in a proper manner. He will not able to come to his parents again. Like that, in that situation, the child is being abandoned. Then the father or the mother means whoever abandons or exposes the child will be punished up to 7 years, extend to 7 years, or fine, or both. Now this section is not intended to prevent a trial of the offender for murder or culpable homicide if because of that exposure or because of that abandonment the child dies. We'll repeat again. We'll see again. Section 93 is telling that whoever being the father or mother of a child under the age of 12 years or having the care of such child shall expose or leave such child in such a place with the intention that the child is being completely abandoned. Nobody is there to look after the child and the child may die. Okay, and such child, abandon such child, and then he shall punish with imprisonment of 7 years or fine or both. And if that child really dies because of this abandonment, then the father, mother or that guardian will be liable for murder or culpable homicide. So section 93 is clearly telling about abandoning a child is an offence. The child below 12 years of age. Okay, now the other section is section 94. Concealment of birth by secret disposal of dead body means the child has taken birth but the person does not want to disclose the birth of the child. Therefore what he is doing, he is concealing the birth, and for that he is disposing the body of that child, where the child dies before or after or during its birth. Means the main objective of section 94 is punishing those persons who conceal the birth of the child, and for that they want to dispose of the dead body, they want to bury it, or they want to conceal the birth of such child. Then he shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 2 years or fine or both. Means here what is being clearly mentioned, whoever by secretly burying or otherwise disposing of the dead body of the child, whether such child dies before, after or during its birth, intentionally conceals the birth of the child, he shall be punished under section 94. Okay. Now next is section 95, which states hiring or employing, engaging a child to commit an offence. Means what has happened, this person is hiring a child or employing or engaging a child for committing some offence. If he does so, then he will be liable for punishment, and if the offence is being committed by the child, then also he will be liable. The difference here is about punishment. Okay, see, whoever hires, employs, engages any child to commit an offence, here they have not mentioned what offence, just they have mentioned that to commit an offence, shall be punished imprisonment minimum 3 years but which may extend to 10 years and fine. And if the child commits the offence is being committed, then he will be punished for the offence as if he has committed the offence. Means whatever the child commits an offence, for that offence whatever the punishment is, this person will be liable for that punishment. Means here the person is employing the child to commit an offence. This is section 95. Okay. Now the next section is section 96, telling about procuration of a child. Means what he is doing, he is inducing a child to go from one place to the other with an intent, and he knows that the child will go to that place, and in that place the child may be faced or may face or may be employed for some illicit intercourse with another person, then here the punishment is imprisonment, extent 10 years and fine. Means here the person induces the child to go from one place to the other with the intention, with the knowledge that when the child reaches that place, he will be forced or seduced to illicit intercourse. Okay, this is section 96. Now the next is section 97. Kidnapping or abducting child under 10 years of age with an intent to steal from its person. From its person means from the body. Means the child below the age of 10 years, he is having something, maybe a gold chain or something, some bracelet or some watch and all, and this child is being kidnapped. The child is below 10 years of age. This child is being kidnapped or abducted with an object. Here the object is not to kidnap the child. Here the child is being kidnapped only to steal from its person. Theft is to be committed. Steal from that person anything, any valuable, then this offence is been committed. Section 97. The punishment is 7 years and fine. Okay, we'll repeat again. Whoever kidnaps or abducts any child under the age of 10 years with intention of taking dishonestly any movable property from the person of such child, from the body of that child, then the punishment is imprisonment 7 years, extend to 7 years and fine. Okay, next is section 98, which states that selling child for the purpose of prostitution. Means here the child is being sold or the child is being let to hire or otherwise disposes of the child with an intention that some intercourse will be committed with this child. Some unlawful, immoral, for that immoral purpose the child is being purchased. The child will at any age may be employed for this purpose. Means the child is being taken. That the person who purchases may employ such a child at any age for immoral purpose, then the punishment is imprisonment extend to 10 years and fine. And when a female under the age of 18 years is being sold or hired to a person who is running a brothel, then it is presumed that such child, such female child is being purchased for illicit intercourse only, for prostitution only. Okay, here what do you mean by illicit intercourse? Illicit intercourse means sexual intercourse between persons who are not united by marriage. So this can be called as an immoral purpose. So for that immoral purpose, for prostitution purpose, if a female below 18 years is being sold or let for hire or disposed of to a prostitute, then the child may be employed at any age for prostitution. But here it is going to get presumed that you are selling it or hiring her to a prostitute. So the purpose is prostitution only. The purpose is immoral only. Okay. Now last section, that is section 99. Buying child for purposes of prostitution. Section 98 is telling selling a child, the person who sells or the person who hires or lets the child to be used for prostitution. That is section 98, selling child. And section 99 is telling buying the child, at the other side. Whoever buys, hires or otherwise obtains possession. Means section 98 is from the seller's side and section 99 is from the buyer's side. Means with the knowledge that he buys a child, he obtains the possession, he hires the child with an intent that the child shall at any age will be used for the purpose of prostitution or illicit intercourse for some unlawful or immoral purpose, or knowing that such child will be employed for these purposes, then the punishment is imprisonment minimum 7 years and which may extend to 14 years also and fine. Here also the words prostitution, illicit intercourse, whatever they are mentioned, they have the same meaning as defined for section 98. 98 is telling about selling a child for prostitution purposes, unlawful purposes, and section 99 is telling about buying a child for prostitution or illegal purposes. Now we have seen from section 93 to 99. We'll just go in a rapid manner. 93 tells about abandonment of a child. 94 tells about concealment of the birth of the child, and because of that the dead body of the child is been disposed of or buried. Section 95 is telling about hiring, employing a child to commit an offence. 96 is telling about procuring, getting a child for some unlawful purpose or with the intention or with the knowledge that the child will be used for some unlawful illicit intercourse. That is 96. 97 is telling kidnapping, abducting a child below 10 years of age to steal something from his body. Okay. And 98 is telling selling a child for the purpose of prostitution, and 99 is telling buying a child for the purposes of prostitution. Okay. Here we have completed till section 99. From the next lecture we are going to start with chapter 6, which relates with offences affecting the human body. Okay. Bye bye. See you in the next lecture.